I was coming from choir rehearsal.
Just seconds after she parked her car outside her apartment near Natural Bridge in Goodfellow Monday night, this 37-year-old woman couldn't believe what happened in a flash.
The two young men were passing me, and I seen a young man, he looked back at me, so kind of put me on alert.
She says a boy, police tell us, is just 13, first asked to use her cell phone. He was with an older teen, about 16 years old.
The other young man said, "So you don't have a phone?" I said, "No, I don't." And he put out his gun and he said, "Well, give me your keys."
The woman says the 13-year-old took off with her keys and kept trying to start her car. She says that boy kept his hand wrapped in a piece of clothing as if he had a gun, but never revealed one.
And my mind frame was to keep the other gentleman calm, so therefore, he wouldn't shoot. It was pretty frightening.
Despite her fears.
And as he was walking down the steps, he was walking backwards with the gun towards me, and that's when I fired.
She pulled her gun out of her little black purse and fired multiple times as the teens took off.
It's the 6th round, and I let the clip loose, so yeah, all 6. In fear of my life.
She shot the 13-year-old in his leg. Police found the wounded teen a block over on Hebert Street.
It's very upsetting because it's a tangible thing. It's a card. My life can never be replaced.
We can begin to turn this ship around.
The Urban League's James Clark says youth violence remains an ongoing problem in St. Louis.
The solutions start in the neighborhood, on the front porch, and in the living room.
But I am very grateful to be alive.
A 37-year-old woman was getting out her car and walking to her house in the 5500 block of Natural Bridge Avenue when two people approached her and asked her to use her phone. She told them that she didn't have one, and the 13-year-old pulled out a gun and demanded her car keys and cash. The woman gave her keys to the 13-year-old. He handed them to the man with him, who got into the car and tried to start it. The 13-year-old was still pointing a gun at her, but became distracted. She says she pulled out her own gun and shot him. The teen and the man then fled. Police arrived at the house about 8:30 p.m. While taking the woman's report, they was called to a shooting in the 5500 block of Hebert Avenue and found the 13-year-old suffering a gunshot wound to his leg. The boy was taken to the hospital where he was listed as being stable condition. He has been remanded to juvenile courts. The second carjack suspect have not been found. Good for her. I'm glad she's safe. These are the stories I like to see in the media. Maybe this would make little badass and whoever responsible for him think twice about how he's living. And you know what? He probably on carjacked someone else before. I'm glad that she was able to defend herself. She have every right to do so. That 13-year-old had no business trying to rob her. Now, the cops found the 13-year-old laid up a block over. I'm assuming his accomplice didn't want to catch a case or charge and left him in pain on the ground. Here you got two dumb criminals that thought they had an easy target, but they turned out they learned a lesson. Especially the one who got shot. And another thing. Now, where are the parents of the 13-year-old? Because they need to be charged too. And the reason why I say that, because again, he's 13 years old. That little boy need to be in his damn house. Why is he out with somebody else trying to carjack a woman or anybody in that matter? You need to be in your house. Why are you not being supervised? Why are you not doing some homework or playing PlayStation or something? Or doing family time? I don't know, something. But no, you out here in these streets trying to carjack somebody. That child is underage and should be home. But no, you want to carjack a hard-working person. I don't really care about his age, considering a lot of them start killing around that age. Young thieves tend to graduate to young killers with time. If you're old enough to try to rob someone, you're old enough to catch a lead in your behind. I'm just glad that she was in the position to defend herself. There are too many businesses hiring. Too many businesses desperately hiring. I don't understand why these criminals wouldn't go out there and get their behind a job. People work too hard and put up with too much to have their possessions, to have nice things. But come to think about it, guys, I think it's going to get worse for criminals. People are just fed up with crime now. They're going to start shooting at these young thugs. Parents better start home training again or take some good burial insurance out. People are not playing anymore. And I bet when a lot of them start getting messed up or killed, the rest of them will start thinking before they act. He got the end he deserved. If teenagers are robbing people and holding them at gunpoint, the future going to get worse for them. These children cannot be reformed. They just keep creating victims. And I'm also sick of people making these violent kids out to be some type of poor, misguided child. Unfortunately, we read too many stories where these women don't have a way of fighting back. I'm glad that more people are arming themselves, and they should feel no remorse if they shoot or kill the criminal. Black women, please keep going to the range, get some tactical firearm training. The young lady, she's very lucky that they didn't know what they was doing. But ladies, if you're going to carry a firearm, please carry it on you. Don't put it in your purse. Carry that thing on you. Get a holster that you feel comfortable with and carry it at all time. Stay scrapped. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to drop down in the comments and tell me your thoughts on this story. I'll love to hear from you. Make sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss an upload. I'm Lady T. I will catch you the next time. Be blessed. Bye.